This week's challenge will be on 4 basic movements you can do with your whip. Prerequisites for a lot of advanced liberty work, even advanced ground work. Okay. Can I get my horse to back out of my personal space or back up in any manner with a whip in front? I am going to bring it up like this and tap the chest until he moves. Good boy. I can also windshield wiper on either side until he moves. Good boy. That really helps if they're going crooked. Okay, you can tap just the middle. Good boy. Till he moves. Well done. Yep. So, can you work your horse to back? The next one is, can you get your horse to move forward? So, this is the zone right behind the leg that we're going to on my tickling. Okay, so I'm going to ask him to move forward, and then I could tap him on the rib cage. Okay, so I'm going to ask him to move forward again, and then give him a little tap tap, and he should trot. I should be able to take my whip up front, and he should stop. If I tap the whip again, he should back. Good boy. Okay, yes, you're very good. Okay. Walk on. So I have whip cues for forward and whip cues for stop. Okay, and then if I wave it again, he can back up. Good boy. Yeah, you're good. So, and you should be able to do it from beside him. Obviously, the whip cue for go forward, and then from just in front here. And good boy. And then stop. And that way, if I do need the cavesson or the reins or the bridle to adjust his positioning, I'm not constantly pushing on it to say stop. So there's a lot of very valuable things that can be done with our little pointer tool, as well as you just saw there, I replaced his feet into a squarish position. To yield the hindquarters, you're going to want to tap, of course you're going to be comfortable with this, you're going to tap in this area. Tap lower, we can get a higher hawk action, like that. You can also get a kicking response. So let's just start with here. I don't want to go any higher than here because I quite often use this for other buttons, like rock back into my whip. So some more advanced whip cues will be up there, which he knows. So over here on the side, no, see it's out here. Out here always means move your hind leg. Okay, so can you point to the hind leg, flick the air, and he'll move over. If he doesn't move over, you run into him. And we get multiple steps if we need to. Okay? All right. So we've got back, forward, move the hind leg. Now we'll move the shoulders. First, I will ask my horse to move his nose, but then guess what? This needs to follow. This needs to follow. You can tap here. You can tap here. Good boy. Okay? So he knows that one quite well. So those are your basic 3. We can do that now in an intermediate level. I'm going to ask him to move out. Nope. And lunge and do it from a bit more of a distance. Okay, so at a distance, can I get my horse to stop? Can I get my horse to go? And then especially this shoulder, I need that out. Okay? He loves to crowd me. So now, can I get that shoulder to move out? So that's a yes. Can I get my horse to stop? And then can I get him to back up? Good boy. Can I get him to move forward? Good. Can I get him to stop? Good. Can I get him to move? Yes, good boy. Okay. And then, even from a bit more distance, again, this would be your intermediate level task. Can I get that hind leg, even a little bit, to move out? I'm tipping the nose to me and saying, hey, excuse me, that would be lovely if it moved. Yeah, that. Thank you. Yeah, that. Right there. Thank you. Now, can you move this? Good boy. How about that now? Good. Good boy. And can you stop, please? Yes, you're very clever. Good boy. Now you can have a cookie. Okay, so for some more advanced skills, we got a longer whip with a lash. We have our primary aid of saying stop. Body language says stop, but then I've got my whip here. So pretty soon you can take that line off because the whip reinforces your aid and says, excuse me, and then we can get to liberty. My shoulder points and says, off you go. My whip says, yes, you should have. Okay, so we got our basic stop and go from a lot further away, just from starting with my body language and my whip signal. Body language says stop, my whip says stop. Nice, good man. Very prompt. Now, we're over here, sweetie. I know, this sucks, okay? Walk on, please. No, you don't have to trot, the ground is hard. Okay, thank you. No, walk on, please. And I have stop. And I have go forward. And we have stop. Good boy. Very nice. Good boy. Okay, now you don't need to trot, okay? You're fine. You're fine. The other thing I want to be able to do is, can I move his hind legs? Not, oops, sorry, my whip moved. Very sorry, honey. Good listening skills. Okay. So here, can I get his hind leg to go out on the circle? So I'm going to tip his nose a little bit towards me. Remember, he needs to look this way. I'm going to swing at the air by his hind leg. Good. And I got to change. I'm going to ask him to move his hind leg out. Hello. Thank you. Hello. I know it's hard work. Hey, good boy. Oh, that's so much better. Good boy. All right, well, paying attention. So I can move the hind leg. That's so nice. Good boy. Can I also, so we worked on stop, go, yield the hind. Can I also move the shoulders up? Okay, and here we go. Can I, from a distance, say, isolate just that shoulder? So get that out. Hello. Thank you. And I'm just saying hello to you. I don't do it to him. Excuse me. I'll do a louder flick. Okay, so it really helps. Like just, yeah, good. You can see he's really lightening up his right front. I'd like him to look at me a bit more and then lighten it up. That'd be nice. Good. There you go. Good man. Okay. So there's some ideas for you for your whip. You can yield the hind right here all the way until he draws in. If you choose to, you can also then stop and use just the whip. Good. One more. One more. I know you're wonderful. Good man. Okay, good boy. Have a goodie for all your hard filming work. Advanced category. I have 4 advanced cues. One to place the feet, and one to ask for bend, and then bring the hind towards me or bring the shoulder towards me. So there's 4 advanced cues. So say for feet, I will touch this one. He's always very dramatic about it. Can I have this foot, please? Yeah. No, I want it closer, please. If I tap a little bit behind it, it should come forward. Okay. If I tap in front of this one, I usually do this long a whip for this. This should move back for me, please, sir. Yeah, I know. Good man. Good. So if I tap in front, they move back. If I tap behind, they move forward. I can definitely work on this in some of your lessons. I first teach a foot cue. Can you pick it up? Good boy. That's a start. And then you can just adjust here as you pick it up. You can rock it back. You pick it up. You can rock it forward using the cavesson, okay, or the halter. So it just helps get their feet more balanced when we're working with them. Then the next cue I have, so that's my foot cue. The next one I have for more advanced work is anytime I touch in the belly here, he should be, no, not yet. It's this one. Thank you. Good boy. Very clever. Yes, you're very clever. So if I put my whip here, he should bend his head and neck around. Good boy.